Hi there, this is Paul Thompson from Spitfire Audio. I'm delighted today to be able to show you the new part of our Sacconi String Quartet library. This is the cello, fabulously played by Cara Berridge, playing an incredible instrument and recorded, of course, at the Wigmore Hall. So I'm just going to leap straight in and start playing. I've put all the mics up and I'm just going to give you a quick blast of the spiccatos. So let's jump back a stage and start looking at individual mics. I'm going to go to the pizzicato next, and we'll start by looking at the close mic. Now there are two types of close mic on this library, close and the ribbons, the close ribbons. So we'll start with the normal close, and they sound like this. And the ribbon sounds like this. We've got the stage mics that sound like this. And we've got our decatree. Ambience. And finally, the outriggers. So you can hear there lots of different tone colours to be able to choose from and blend the exact sound that you want. Let's jump back to staccatos, a slightly longer staccato, and these ones I'll again flick through a couple of the mics. So here are the close mics. Here are the ribbons. Let's check out a couple of blends. We'll put the tree with the outriggers. Sounds like this. And so if we come up with a nice blend that sounds like this. So let's keep going through. We'll stick to the stage mics for now. And let's have a look at some of the other sounds. So we've got the Bartok pits. We've got our collegnos. Very delicate sound. Let's whack some more of the mics in quickly so you can hear that slightly louder. Back down again, and then we've got, let's leave a couple of these up. We've got some short harmonics here which are rather beautiful. So those are rather lovely, and then we get into the long notes. So let's put the close in as well. Now you've got the usual controls. We've got the easy mix view, which is the first view that comes up, and you've got your simple kind of mic mixer here. You've got the spanner view, which gives you more control, but you've got the main controllers over here as well. Dynamics on the mod wheel as ever, and then vibrato, which is CC21, but again you can always control click and set that to anything you choose. So you get the idea. It's nice and easy to control your dynamics and your level of vibrato, full non-vib to vib. We've got a marcato attack long. Which has got a really great strident opening to it. And we've got a very, very beautiful flautendo. So a lovely sound there. We've got our harmonics. Lovely stuff. And then going on, we've got our tremolo. And then we've got our measured trems. So you can use these for these kind of, or you can use them for this kind of scattered approach. That kind of thing. You can hear the kind of effects that you can achieve with those. And of course, we've got our trills. Minor second, and then the major second. And then if we jump over to our playable patch, and this has been designed to literally just play out of the box with the full legato scripting. So we'll pop up a couple of mics and you can play short and also legato. And of course you've got vibrato control here as well. So let's try a few different mic options. So we'll put the outriggers up as well. Sounds like this. And maybe a different approach would sound like this. So you get the idea. Incredibly playable, really, really nice and easy to use straight out of the box. Inside the individual brushes, you've got all your individual patches, and then we've got our individual cog and individual time machine. So I'm just going to give you a quick look at the time machine patches here. And these are all of the shorts with the time machine enabled. So it takes up a little bit more memory. So if we check this out with maybe the C the close, the stereos and the tree. It takes a bit more memory because we're loading everything into memory, but obviously you can cut that down by unloading, deselecting patches that you don't want to use. So let's deselect everything apart from the spics, and then let's see what happens when we alter the stretch. So that's what it sounds like. Let's pull it this way a little bit. And a little bit more. At the most extreme long setting, let's go back to the middle. And let's start to tighten it up. And then if we really tighten it to the max, obviously sounds a little bit false there, but the effect that you can get you can obviously alter that using a CC control to give a lot more kind of life to a short phrase. So it's not exactly the same length of note every time. And obviously if you kind of use it subtly, I'm kind of whacking it from one side to the other, but if you use it subtly, you get a really nice different kind of flavour to your short passages. So that's the individual TM patch. Now let's have a quick look in the stereo mixes section, and I'm going to go back to the individuals so that you can hear the individual articulations, and we'll check out the two different mixes that we have here. So first of all, the spiccatos. And then let's look at the closer mix. So you can hear they're both very, very useful. Let's check out something even tighter, maybe pizzicato. And then let's look at the more distant mix. So this is a great starting place if you just want to kind of write very quickly. You don't want to have too much system resource. You just want to get everything up and running, and you have a kind of rough idea. You want either a slightly more intimate mix or a slightly wider, more kind of slightly more distant mix. So, and then with our more intimate mix. So two very different colors there. Really, really useful stuff. And if we check out the longs again. Really nice stuff. So you've got those two mixes in there, and then again within this stereo mixes folder you've got the playable patch, your individual brushes and your other brushes that we just saw from the other section of the library. So that is a quick look at the new Sacconi Volume 2 of the Sacconi String Quartet, recorded at Wigmore Hall. This is the cello. Really amazing player, amazing instrument, and it's a very inspirational and enjoyable library to play. So I hope you're going to enjoy that. Thank you very much for watching, and we look forward to seeing you on the next one. Bye bye.